Hi, we'll start off with the next Rajendra campaign, which is Sacred Waters.
I was reminded the other day of a story that I had nearly forgotten. The tale of the god Indra and his battle against the mighty serpent, Vritra. The Vritra had taken all of the rivers of the world hostage, causing a global drought. Only by destroying the 99 fortresses of the Vritra and slaying the beast itself was Indra able to liberate the waters. The priests would call me sacrilegious, but to me, this tale has a hidden meaning. I am facing a Vritra of my own, and that monster is the great lie that I have lived until this day. The 99 fortresses are the little lies that are still burrowed into my soul. My irrational fear of corruption, my distaste for violence, and that misplaced care for the so-called innocent. Only when I destroy these inner fortresses can I unleash the greatness within me and become a ruler whose name will live on for millennia. To do so, I must look beyond our traditional enemies. Far to the northeast lies the land of Bengal. It is here, where the sacred Ganges meets the ocean, that I will achieve my greatest triumph yet. I have announced a march on the Pala Empire that rules Bengal. General Arayan has already left at the head of a large vanguard. Together, we will bring holy water from the Ganges back to Chola lands, so that the gods may bless our realm. And if I can defeat one of the greatest empires in the known world in the process, then all the better.
So we need to rendezvous with General Aryan, a Bengali army camps, being Rajendra to conquer allied cities to gain control. Stockpile soldiers can regenerate HP when you taunt, and we can improve morale by using heroes in combat. Pop is again 200. Do not require houses to maintain, but we cannot construct slow-moving siege weapons. We have no economy of our own. Reduce in expendency. Thanks. Can just make more naval raids. Okay, so we can protect the economic buildings next to the Ganges using these.
The journey ahead of us will be long and arduous. But take heart, men. Once the Bengali emperor lies dead in the field, you will all drink from the sacred river Ganges.
Okay.
சரி என்ன கட்டளை சரி இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் உங்கள் சித்தம் அப்படியே சரி சரி ஐயா என்ன கட்டளையே
Let's try to keep these here. We do little upgrades for our elephants. Swordsman. Everybody. We don't need that. Okay.
சரி முன்னேறு உங்கள் சித்தம் சரி ஐயா
The kingdom of Kalinga is the first obstacle in our
என்ன
path.
கட்டளை இந்த கணமே
Many of their
போகிறேன்
soldiers are spread out across the
சரி
countryside,
ஐயா
so the city should be
என்ன
easy
கட்டளை
pickings.
இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்
The trolls are here.
பாய்ந்து
Lock
தாக்கு
the gates.
ஆயுதத்தை எடு
Abandon your
சரி.
posts. I mean,
Find the
defend the
target.
city with your
Munde.
lives.
என்ன கட்டளை உங்கள் சித்தம் பாய்ந்து தாக்கு சித்தம். சரி சரி ஐயா, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளை?
Kalinga is ours.
அப்படியே.
Let us rest and bandage our wounds before we continue our march.
உங்கள் சித்தம்.
simple
சரி
enough.
ஐயா.
It appears that King Indrarata fled as soon as he saw our forces on the horizon. He now hides in a small fortress in the mountains and plans to attack us from behind once we leave the city. If we kill him, we could crush what little remains of the resistance. We are running low on provisions for our soldiers, Emperor. Might I suggest a quick romp through the countryside for a bit of pillaging? The peasantry have excellent food stores at this time of year.
I hear that you have captured Kalinga, Rajendra. I too stepped on an ant this morning, you know. But you
என்ன
do
கட்டளை?
not hear me bragging
அப்படியே.
about it.
A ship filled with resources has arrived
This
from
one.
Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
Okay.
சரி.
I hear
இந்த கணமே
rumors of a
போகிறேன். என்ன
vast
கட்டளை?
Tula
சரி
force
ஐயா.
marching on my lands. Do you truly believe that your army of
ஆயுதத்தை
fledglings
எடு.
can go toe to toe with the Pala
உங்கள்
Empire?
சித்தம். பாய்ந்து
Rajendra?
தாக்கு. முன்னேறு.
It did not work out too well for your
சரி.
predecessors.
பாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
If memory serves me right.
Spare us! Kill the people in the other village over there. They have more food than we do.
Let
உங்கள்
us try
சித்தம்.
and proceed
முன்னேறு.
further. A couple of camps to take care of.
பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி. பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. என்ன கட்டளை? அப்படியே. முன்னேறு. உங்கள் சித்தம். ஆயுதத்தை எடு. இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
Dreadful news, Emperor. The Kalinga have returned to their city and killed our garrison there.
பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. சரி சரி ஐயா, ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
There seems to be some attacks happening here. Why not?
உங்கள் சித்தம்.
Whatever we
அப்படியே.
can. Guess there's another center here to beat up.
சரி சரி ஐயா, பாய்ந்து தாக்கு. உங்கள் சித்தம். சரி. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. முன்னேறு. அப்படியே. உங்கள் சித்தம். சரி.
Let's try
ஆயுதத்தை
and
எடு.
use these archers.
உங்கள் சித்தம். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளை? முன்னேறு. உங்கள் சித்தம். ஆயுதத்தை எடு. தாக்கு. ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
My only regret is not joining the Chalukyas in
Sorry,
war
Ayya.
against
Inna
you,
kattale.
Rajendra.
இந்த கணமே
Would
போகிறேன்.
have
சரி ஐயா.
been a fine thing to burn Tanjavur to the ground.
Strong words for a man with an arrow through his chest. But for such words to have any meaning, they must be acted upon. A brave death does not undo a life of cowardice.
சரி, இந்த கணமே போகிறேன். என்ன கட்டளை? அப்படியே. பாய்ந்து
A
தாக்கு.
ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
உங்கள் சித்தம் முன்னேறு ஆயுதத்தை எடு
It's time to get as much of an army that we can.
என்ன கட்டளை சரி ஐயா உங்கள் சித்தம் முன்னேறு என்ன கட்டளை ஆயுதத்தை எடு முன்னேறு உங்கள் சித்தம் பாய்ந்து தாக்கு சரி அப்படியே இந்த கணமே போகிறேன் முன்னே பாய்ந்து தாக்கு சரி ஐயா
Okay, there's more resources coming in. Yeah. It's time to get these boys moving again.
These old trebuchets may yet have a few holes in them. Let us use them to crack open Utkala's defenses. Utkala lies before us. Its thick walls and dense forests are formidable defenses. Perhaps we can find an easier way
உங்கள்
inside.
சித்தம்
The
என்ன
walls of
கட்டளை?
Utkala have not been
இந்த
breached
கணமே
in
போகிறேன்.
living memory,
அப்படியே.
and they will not
இந்த
fall
கணமே
today.
போகிறேன்
Okay.
உங்கள் சித்தம் முன்னேறு என்ன கட்டளை அப்படியே சரி ஆயுதத்தை எடு உங்கள் சித்தம் பாய்ந்து தாக்கு இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்
It's time to use these to chase horses off. Come on, you take care of the devil.
என்ன கட்டளை
Guys, take care of the army.
உங்கள் சித்தம் சரி ஐயா
Why is our man moved out? Okay, that's taken care of.
The wood in these machines was rotted through. I am surprised that they survived this long.
So break further, there's one more unit to meet here, which is General Ariana.
என்ன கட்டளை அப்படியே இந்த கணமே
A ship
போகிறேன்
filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
Okay, this is done with. Guess there's one more. Yeah, there's one more market to take care of right now.
It is good to see you again, Rajendra. Now, Mahipala has
Sari,
arrayed
என்ன
his army
கட்டளை?
on the battlefield
சரி
and
ஐயா
prepares to attack.
அப்படியே இந்த கணமே
My
போகிறேன்.
men and I have scouted the land thoroughly, however, so we will not have to fight blindly.
We must hurry to secure our position. Prepare for battle. When this day is over, we will wash off the blood of our enemies in the sacred waters of the Ganges.
Then we're also doing some. Oh, I want to strike back. Where's the time? 5 minutes. Okay. Let's try and destroy this. Other market. And what else can we build? Hey, let's try and push this forward too.
I once mourned the killing of innocents. But I must remember that these peasants are not truly innocent.
There's a couple
In their
of
weakness,
towers.
they allowed themselves to be used by an enemy king. They are as complicit in the slaying of my soldiers as he is.
Time to take care of these. Okay. Try and sell some food, some wood.
சரி, ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
My dynasty learned not to embark on extravagant campaigns like yours long ago. Now we will teach the Cholas that same lesson. Send forth the Ratas!
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Tanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
என்ன கட்டளை? பாய்ந்து தாக்கு.
Oh, this little gash. I've had worse. Just get me bandaged up, and I will be back on the front lines in no time.
உங்கள் சித்தம். சரி ஐயா.
Let's try and get this ahead. And destroy the wonder while we're at
என்ன
it.
கட்டளை? சரி ஐயா. முன்னேறு. ஆயுதத்தை எடு. சரி. உங்கள் சித்தம். இந்த கணமே போகிறேன்.
push forward from here also.
Rajendra has been injured. Bring him back to camp and treat his wounds.
என்ன கட்டளை?
Next we'll try and go for the wonder.
சரி.
I believe this is another achievement for destroying the wonder before it's built, but it kind of a little late for that. So
What have you done? Only a barbarian would destroy such a work of beauty.
A ship filled with resources has arrived from Thanjavur. Make sure that it reaches our army unscathed.
it's time to get these to our port.
என்ன கட்டளை? ஆயுதத்தை எடு.
I think that should take care of
While our
yeah.
army scatters like birds frightened by a tiger's roar, victory is ours.
Pretty simple.
Despite suffering humiliation at my hands, Mahipala refuses to bend the knee. He retreats and leaves eastern Bengal open for raids. And in doing so, he saves his dynasty from annihilation. A part of me admires his staunch resistance, but that is a part of me which must die. There can be no admiration for one's enemies, no respect for those who refuse to accept their place in the world that I am creating. For now, I will leave Mahipala to pick up the pieces of his broken pride. Another, even greater predator has drawn my eye.
Okay, this takes care of this particular campaign. Was pretty simple. There was an achievement of destroying the wonder before it's done, but you can manage it in time. Anyway, see you for the next and then the last campaign in Rajendra, slaying the Rajendrea pretty soon. Cheers.